What's up? You know what it is. King Smog here, and I'm reporting to you guys very positive news that sprung from a very precarious incident. Now, Bun B, one half of the legendary UGK, was at his Houston home Tuesday when his wife heard a knock on the door. Thinking it was an Amazon delivery, she didn't hesitate to glance through the peephole, causing her to inadvertently open her door to a masked man. Wielding a handgun, the man demanded Bun's wife, aka Queenie, direct him to all the valuables in the residence. Knowing her husband and hip-hop icon was upstairs, she told him to spare the search and take the foreign Audi sitting in the garage. Now, obviously, it was a compromise DeMonte Jackson was willing to oblige by, because it was in that vehicle's front seat that he almost met his maker. Indeed, Bun had heard the commotion going on downstairs, grabbed his weapon, and hurried down to the ruckus. As Jackson was attempting to make his getaway, with his mask still on, mind you, Bun B bucked a shot and hit the intruder's shoulder. Jackson ended up fleeing the scene with the lit up Bun B screaming, "Take your mask off!" I suppose he wanted to see what the face of a true coward looked like. Now, Mr. Jackson was later caught when he went to a nearby hospital to tend to his wounds. Jackson is now being held in lieu of $60,000 bail and is scheduled to be facing home invasion robbery charges.
Ladies and gentlemen, we came inches away from losing another great one, considering that the individual invading his house was strapped, and the strap was most likely only inches away from his hands. Not only is he a great one, but he's a real one as well. He's not just a rapper, ladies and gentlemen. He is also a professor at Rice University and a pastor as well. And he specializes in religious studies. Religious studies is the subject that he's a professor in. And in fact, one time he used to possess the same hood mentality that Mr. DeMonte Jackson had, except he learned how to shake it and apply it to something positive. All that negative energy from, living in the hood and being, told no all the time, and having opportunities be further away from you than it is your white brother or your Mexican partner. He extracted all that negative energy and applied it to writing rhymes and going into the studio and paying off the producers and paying for studio time and promoting himself and making mixtapes and collaborating with other artists. He applied it to the positivity that comes with being a hip hop artist. Now, obviously, Mr. DeMonte Jackson is a lucky man. He's lucky because he didn't get killed, and he's lucky that he's so young. He'll actually most likely have an opportunity to hit the streets again. In fact, I can almost promise you that he will, considering he never bucked shots back at Bun B, and that made his charge not rise above the robbery level. Now, had he had bucked shots back at Bun B, considering he was strapped when he went inside the household, he would be looking at an attempted murder charge, and they might not have been offering him parole, or they might have been trying to attempt to give him the death penalty or something. It is Texas at the end of the day, and hopefully when he gets out, he can do what Bun did and apply the negative energy that he's gotten from the streets and the negative energy that he was experiencing while he was in prison, and maybe he can harness it in a positive way and apply it to something positive, just like Bun B applied the same negative energy to the hip hop world. All right, Smog Nation, that's all I got for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Like, comment, and you gotta shoot me one of those subs, man. I need like 5 to even function, man. 5 a day at least keeps the doctor away.